So what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Mr. Soul Lover Man 504 coming at you live one more time. Yes, and of course I am the face that runs the place. I am your spiritual consultant, ladies and gentlemen extraordinary, and author and speaker and all of that good stuff. So today, or this evening, on a big old Friday, ladies and gentlemen. So today we are talking about furthering your dream. So this thought came to my mind today. What have you done today to further your dreams? So I'm ask that question again because I was, kind of at home chilling earlier before I had to leave out, and this thought kind of came into my spirit, and it was just like, what have you done today to further your dreams? Like literally, what have you done? What is this? One of your friends is like, oh, I'm not sure who that friend is, but yes. So what have you done? Even with that Janet Jackson song, she said, "What have you done for me lately?" But what have you done on today to help yourself add to your dreams? Did you do anything? Did you think about your dreams and your goals, or did you just kind of chill on this big old TGIF? So this one is for the dreamers. And if you still have a dream out there, if you still have goals out there, if you are out there manifesting from your heart, if you are wishing upon a star, if you're having a feeling that something miraculous is about to happen in your life, then this one is for you. I feel that it is naturally time for you to roll out the red carpet, not just for anybody else, but naturally for yourself. It's time for you to get out of your own head. It's time for you to get out of your own mind. And again, reintroduce myself. I am Mr. Soul Lover Man 504. I am your spiritual consultant and author extraordinaire, ladies and gentlemen. But today we are talking about your dreams. So what have you done today to further your dreams? And it is time for you to be the king and the queen of your own court. It's time for you to wait, somebody's coming on in this thing. What was that? Wait, this is, let me see. That is, hey ma'am, hey, how are you? I think that's today. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, sorry, y'all, I'm multi-streaming, but yeah. So this is for you, man. This is for you as a dreamer. This is saying that you should expect better and more glorious things for your life, and shouldn't let anything hold you back. Shouldn't let anything stand in your way. No more naysaying. No more being nitpicky about it. You just balls to the wall and going for it, moving whatever it is out of your way and focusing, like going full force, letting nothing, not letting your ego, nobody else's doubts or their stupid silly little questions about where you've been. And I'm not saying people caring about you, that's cool, you're really close friends and family and all of that, but it is really time to go forward and just to go for it. Whatever ideas that you thought that were, it's interesting. Somebody said yesterday that you have to, well, somebody said today that to follow your dreams and to follow this, like path that is there for you in your life, you have to be a little kind of out of your mind somewhat, because of a lot of people, they just go to work and they go home, and that's just it. But it's cool, that's just not it for you, because you have a treasure map in your heart, in your soul, and in your mind, something that you want that is greater, that is beyond anything anybody else could imagine for you. Because I know you want to drive something better. I know you want to live in a certain, I know you want to live in a certain area code. I know you want to, I know you want to be unrestricted and travel and get everything that get everything, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, ladies and gentlemen. But get these amazing things that are coming to you. Gratitude naturally changes your altitude. So it is time for that altitude around you to shift. Like, no more fear, man. No more doubt. No more nothing, everything that's gonna, it's time to spring clean, time to spring clean. It's time to our winter clean. It's time to pack all of that stuff up. And it's time, whatever you feel like is stopping you or is going to stop you, pack it up and time to pack it up and throw it away. I'm just trying to see who it is here. But anyway, it's time to pack it up. It's time to pack it up, throw it away. It's time for a new realization in your life. Seriously, it is time for a new realization in your life, and the time for that is now. And no more stealing your joy, no more questioning, and all of that stuff. You've done enough of that. So we're gonna get past that. It's time for us to get what uh it's time for us to get what is truly supposed to come to us in these grandiose ways, and uh the most unimaginable to imaginable ways, for you and for your life. And if you were to tell somebody this, they would have a million questions. A lot of people just don't go understand it, and that's okay. Because whatever it is, whatever they're doing in their life, seemingly, that's where they are, that maybe that's where they're going to be. But this is this is for you. This is time. you know imagine they had champagne in here. It's time for you to toast yourself. Seriously, it is. It's time for you to hope you it's time for you to redesign your blessings. It is time for you to forgive yourself. It's time for you to get back naturally into the fight, and it's time for you to move on. It's time for all of the things that were taken away. It is time for you to get all of that stuff back, and then so. That time is now. The 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 engineering and the re-engineering of the process is already done. The map of your life is already set for you. All you have to do is put the key in the ignition now, and drive and go. So there is no more putting yourself in this mindset of, man, well, maybe, maybe tomorrow, or maybe the next day, or it's no, it's now. It is now. It's now. The time is, the time is now. There is no, um there is a today. We say hopefully there's a tomorrow, but there was a today, and you have the time that you need to put into where it is that you naturally need to go to. So, and it is time for that reposition. It's time for new eyes to be on you, because those new eyes are going to appreciate the heck out of you. They're going to hug you and love you and be like, where have you been all my life? Like, I've been waiting for somebody like you to come through, and this and that. And the money is going to pour out. And they're not going to question what you're offering, because they're already going to know. They're already going to know. Seriously. And they're going to roll out the red carpet for you. This is time for you to stay in the best of everything. The best of hotels. It's time for you to fly first class. It's time for you to fly private. Everybody in the season, in the now, everybody does not need to be in your business. Because why? It is none of their business. And don't forget, if you're watching me, folks, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. But and comment. So this is for this is for you. People talk about the chosen ones and all of that. What is it that saying? Many are chosen, but was it many are no, many are called, few are chosen, because it's a select few. If you believe in God or whoever it is that ordains people to go and do these great things in society, everybody's not set up for that, man. Body's not set up to be the best of actors, and you can still live a dream and do it at a certain level. There are people who act their whole lives and who are just maybe in the background, or they do stage plays, or they're not in the mainstream and they're happy, because they're doing what they love. So it is time for you, and here's the thing about it: people are going to love you for what you do, and people are going to love you for naturally for who you are. That's all I'm saying. Some of this, I get it. It's peaks and valleys. Some people are just not ready. I get it. I understand. If you are, if you are where you are, and if you are happy there, and you're like, well, it doesn't get any better than this. This is not for you. This is for the people that are going to level up, and that are going to level up fast, and people are going to be astounded, because the card is saying that the trumpets are blowing. The trumpets have been blown already. This is, I'm not just, this is biblical, man. This is biblical. The chosen have already been recorded. You cannot ask to be chosen. No, it is just something that has to be ordained from on high, and that is what it is. The trumpets have already sounded, and that's just that is just what it is. That is biblical. That is law. That is prophetic. That is the word. That is the word now. And there is nothing that can get in your way, that can stop you, not even yourself, because from here on, you're going to move with so much more passion, with so much more ability, with so much more fire, and so much more nobility than you have ever had and imagined in your life. And you're going to look at it and be like, you're a lot of it, you're not even going to recognize yourself. You are not going to recognize yourself, and you are going to be smiling from ear to ear, because you are going to be loving every freaking minute of it. And that is just what that is. Because you were promised this, and those, this is the time of revealing to you as an individual. That says in the secrets of his tabernacle, so shall he hide me. So it is time to go in the secrets of that tabernacle, and to come out. When you come out, you're coming out as the greatest version of yourself. And the beautiful thing is that you're going to keep elevating. You're going to keep winning. You're getting back everything that you thought you lost. Everything, you you were wondering when all of this stuff is going to happen. When all of this stuff is going to, your file is now across. Your file is in the best auditor's hands in the history of everything, and you're not going to believe all of the amazing. Amazing is not even a word that justifies what you have coming in your life in this season. in the next season and in the next season and on and on and on. Yes, you're going to have to learn. Yes, you're going to have to put in some work, but it's going to be worth it. You know, a lot of people don't like to hear that. You know, they say, "Oh, I gotta." Yes, you gotta put in work because actions. You know, actions speak. You know, actions are always going to speak louder than words. That's just naturally how that goes. This is not a season to be lazy or you know, this is not a season to be lazy or disobedient or any of that stuff. Especially to you, man, on your journey. You know how dare you be the person to want all of these things and not be ready to put in the work. That's just what it is, you know. And you might say, well, you know, you have been being prepared for this for a while now. If you really sit back and you think about it. And again, this message is not for everybody. I know that I am not for everybody. I am an acquired taste. I am going up to levels that, you know, people will not even be able to comprehend. And even within this next season, it's gonna people are gonna flip out and they're gonna be like, oh, I can't believe it, blah, 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 you know. But you know, hey, you know, I put the work in. I deserve this. This was promised to me. You know, this is, you know, this is for me. It's not just about me, but you know, I'm going to enjoy every step, every level up that I can possibly, that you could possibly imagine. Or people want to know every little detail and blah blah. Nope, they are not, and it is not. And I'll be damned if I'm going to spill the beans and block my blessings. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm though. You know, those days are over. The days of, you know, helping, and you know, the days of, you know, people say struggle love. You know how you have that, you struggle from the inside of yourself and you try to get the words out, or you try to, you know, write. You talking about, look at yourself as a clan of ninjas. Talking about moving in silence. There you go. Those desperate times of begging, because you're gonna be placed in situations and rooms that your Rolodex is going to be so unimaginable with the people that are going to be inside of it, that these people can literally change your life or change lives with a phone call, or a text message, or a tweet, or any of that stuff. You know, this is the power. You know, this is the power. You know, they said uh, the what's it, the power and the power and the glory. You know, I give it all to, you know, I give it all to God. I give it all to my ancestors. I'm thankful in the midst of it all. And the mist is going to come around you, and you're going to be surrounded by, oh, you're going to be surrounded by the voices of like thousands and 10,000s of angels directing your every step, directing your every momentum, challenging faith and challenging destiny itself. And not, you know, there is no getting it wrong this time. There is no getting it wrong. You know, this time we coming back for everything and then some. There are things that are coming your way, um, just because you were faithful and diligent enough to ask for it. That atmosphere has already shifted. That ship has already sailed. Those people who you thought had this and had that, and so much. Your gifts are going to be so elevated. You're just going to be able to see the real from the fake within seconds. You're not even going to, you know, your energy is going to be able to transmute rooms. You're going to be so wanted and cultivated out here because of who you are, and because of your appointment and your place in this whole thing, and in this realm, and in the spirit, and in the midst of it all. So it is time. It is the ending it is the ending of old things. It is the beginning of things that are brand new, especially in your life. Out of chaos, all of that doubt, all of those tears and all of that worry, we canceling those checks. We are canceling those checks. Because when we coming in, we walking in straight to the VIP section. That's just what it is. So, if you are ready for that, the amens, the ashes, the whatever you need to say, and just be in thanks, man. Just be in thanks and in gratitude. There are gonna be those people who can only imagine your life. Like we look at certain people that are, I'm talking to you now because you are on the level up. You're on the status of not just 6 but 7 figures over and over and over and over, in time and time and time again. The best of the best of the best deals in everything of who you are. Yes, little old you, based on all of those foundations, and based on your spiritual literacy, because you speak with the tongues of the blessed, and you are going to be able to bless so many people out there. So many people counted you out. So many people, see, so many people doubted, and all of that. Call it jumping in my hands, but I can't get it off fast enough. There it is, the wheel of fortune. You see the clock. The time is now. The time is now. So you see the wheel of fortune. So I can't. I can't put it in the. I cannot. The deal is it is sealed. Again, it's nothing anybody else out there can do to stop this from you getting what is for you. And what was past, let it pass. That wouldn't have worked out anyway, because you'd have been so miserable. You would have been so miserable in that situation. Lord, it is, I'll just say this. It is so beyond surface value. It is so beyond surface value. A lot of people like to look at things and say, man, that is, beautiful or whatever, but they have no idea the price. That's the thing. Your price just skyrocketed on this day, on this night. You have elevated to something so much higher. And I don't know. I said that this was going to be good, but man, I didn't know. Like literally, I didn't know. But this is you're walking. You're walking. You're walking in the footsteps of giants, not just standing on the shoulders of giants, but you're walking the footsteps of giants. That's how big this is, man. That is how big it is. Again, the realms around you have already shifted. The time is now. The time. The time is now. The time has proceeded your destiny. If I can, it means that everything is. Everything is. Wow. Everything is in the now. Everything is in the now. Be mindful of what you speak, because be mindful of what you speak, because your tongue is very powerful. Your tongue is very powerful. So you can light up the heavens by literally what you speak, and from you will yearn and you will want nothing. Everything will be, you will be exalted. Not saying nothing blasphemous, but I'm just saying that you will be loved and adored and cherished out there. Seriously. Speaking great things, speaking greater things into existence. Your words are going to be able to move mountains and change destinies and rock nations. That's that Jay-Z reference. I hope. But man, for whoever you are out there, and if you felt this message, man, congratulations. You have, this is definitely for the dreamers. This is for those that were overlooked to very, as it said in the Bible, verily, verily, I say unto thee, overlooked to overbook. Remember, joy cometh in the morning. So you're gonna feel so amazing when you wake up in the morning. Your dreams are going to be so prophetic, so profound. But it was known that you could handle these things. They're saying also by the numbers. So pay attention. Um, that okay. So that means that basically that your steps are being ordered from a very, very, very to the highest to the highest. So yeah. Whew. All right. Be mindful of the wolves in sheep's clothing because they will come. They will try to be sly. They will try to be slick. They will try to get next to you. But you, this is a man cannot live up bread alone. You cannot. Uh, it's like they won't whatever they're offering. They won't be able to tempt you. They will not be able to tempt you. So that is just what that is. Be honest. Be honorable and in who you are and in the messages that you're putting out. The righteous will not be forsaken. People will come by the tens of thousands to hear you, to hear your message, to proclaim His glory, and all that is built upon His foundation. The day of righteousness is upon us, and the day of your Ooh, the day of your ship now is sailing, and it is sailing in the bluest, most beautiful oceans and seas in the world. You're going to see so many beautiful destinations in who's that Maya Angelou poem when she says in and out, in and out, in and out of time. So it's like your messages are going to perceive you. It's like, so much is already being poured, and so much is already being poured into your cup. Like so much is already being poured into your cup. You're going to. You don't have enough tears to count. They say count it all because joy cometh in the morning. I keep saying the morning. So yeah. No, there's just a lot of excitement for you. There's just a lot of excitement for you. You were just like, win, win, win now is the time. Now. So yep, there it is. So we're just gonna let that go. And again, this is for the because you were not because you were the most this or the that or the get all of that stuff, man. When it says that God could, God choose. God knew that you were special. That's just what that is. That's just it is the timing. It is the heart of the situation. You have always been you've always been in His view, in His gaze, and nothing can take that away. Nothing can take that. Even those times when you were at your lowest. But don't worry, new foundations have been built around you, and those days are over. Thank you. But yes, those days are over and over and over and over and over again. Just like you're going to be blessed and blessed and blessed and blessed and blessed. New keys, new foundations, new job offers if you want them. I just say glory be to the Most High. But happy pre-Sabbath out there, everyone. Yo, Laheim, man. Wow. Yeah. man, you're gonna be fast tracked towards your success from this point on. You're going to be so fast tracked. So yeah, man. So you're going to be so fast tracked. Things are changing out here, man. The mm. Oh, cool. So all things, they say all good things come to those who wait, and uh, all all those who do things, all those who do great things in my name shall be blessed. I'll just say that. Not my name, but the guy I work for. So yeah, and my ancestors. I cannot. Ooh, Lord, they have been putting in work. They have been, man. They have been putting in work. They have so put in work. I thank them. Thank them so much, and all of those that watch over me. I thank you for all of the work, man, that you have put in. Like I said, it's the judgment that the trumpet. It's like that. The trumpet has already been blown, man. It's like tonight was your invocation. Tonight was your what's the word that I'm looking for? Yeah, so tonight was like your indoctrination to the greater that is coming into your life. So go beyond, go be blessed. And seriously, that's pretty much all I can say. So let somebody have some questions. Mm. Ugh, when they thought they left you, um, when they thought that when they left you, they thought that they left you for dead, and they were like, "Well, they can't do it without me." Well, boy, they gonna see, they gonna come back. They say what goes around comes around. Boy, man, y'all probably gonna be better than me. So I'm gonna be like, man, you better look, look. I'm just saying, man. Like, I'm good. I'm good over here. You know, it's like that. It's like the Noah complex. And you believe in a flood and all that. And Noah. They said Noah preached for 100 years. Oh, and then that one day it started raining, and then they started. It was too late. That when the floods come, man. Whew. But anyway, Lord knows. Yes, that's pretty much all that I have. But I hope that this message has blessed you. If you're new to watching me again, I'm so love a man. Please, subscribe, share, all of that stuff. But yeah, but if nobody has any, yeah, man. So if nobody has any questions, I'm going to be out this piece, and I'm going to go and enjoy the rest of my Saturday. So yeah, one day they're going to see you, and they're going to say, "Man, this person used to actually." Like literally do this for free. And I missed the opportunity, Like, hey, yeah, you turned into the wrong channel, at the time, but it's that was your decision. But when the price and your elevation rises, ooh, Lord, not everybody's gonna be able to afford you. That's just you know, that's just what it is. But, whew, all right, folks. I will be back on here tomorrow sometime. But thank you guys for joining me. Again, I'm Man 504. And happy TGIF, folks. And enjoy y'all weekend. Go get a good meal. Seriously. For real. All right, folks. I'm out. Peace. Woo! But wasn't that a message? I'm about to. What's her name? Yeah, I'm about to call you through the inbox thing because I don't have your number, but I'm about to call you.